Good morning, guys. Tommy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing something to the S10 Blazer, the LS swapped S10 Blazer right over here, and I'm going to be doing something shiny. I'm going to be installing these Lokar chrome valve covers. I'll try not to reflect you in the eyes with this stuff, but yeah, this is a beauty. So let's get started. So under the hood, in preparation for doing the valve covers, which I've been wanting to do for a while, I have already relocated the coil packs from the top of the valve covers. So they're not on the valve covers anymore. So I will be, helping myself a lot by having those moved readily rather than doing them now. I made a previous two-part video relocating the coil packs. They're actually on the side there under a cover, and yeah, I'll link to that video. Both videos will be in the description below, and you'll be able to relocate your coil packs. So yeah, so let's get you on a stand here and let's get going. All right, there are four 8mm bolts in the center of the valve cover. You can see them here, and then I got these spark plug wire standoffs to remove first. But you know what? Let me get a light over here and let's remove this vent, PVC vent from the back. That's got a little clip in the back there. You can barely see it there. As you just push this little clip back, and then this vent tube comes off. Now that's going to have to be relocated. So as a part of this whole thing here, I got to relocate that. But we'll get to that when we get to that, right? All right. Let me get the gun, and we'll get rid of these 10s. Not gonna be able to get that one. Yeah, well, we'll just fast forward through this. All right, with that removed, let me take the back bolts, I'm sorry, out of these back ones, which you can only get by hand here. All right. This is a little hard to get to if you've got the stock brake booster, which this isn't. This is a let me see if I can get the gun on that one. No, cannot do it. They're tighter than I would think. But then again, there's only 4 of them holding this valve cover on compared to the old school 350s, which had about 8 going around the outside. These only have 4 in the center. So let's see if we can zip these. All right. Okay. Now, let's remove these. Yep, except that this one doesn't want to come out. Well, I'll have to go with the cover. One, too. So, let's see if this thing will come off. Not without with some persuasion. Let's see what we can use for that. And pop goes the weasel. I should actually pry on that bottom a little bit. There it is. So let's put this aside for a second. Let's bring you in a little closer. All right. Now this is a good time to be looking at the rockers and any kind of oil sludge or anything that you might have on the inside. And this engine has got 60,000 miles on it, and I don't see any problems. So that's really, really good. I'm going to give these rockers a little bit of a okay. I don't see a problem there at all. Now what I'm going to do is clean the surface off with a razor blade, because there is a little bit of paint left when I painted the engine on the very surface there. I'm going to scrape that off and then be ready for the new one. Okay, I test fit the valve cover on the driver's side, which is actually this guy here. I test fitted on the head, and it fits good. But I ran into a little bit of a problem. You might notice that On this particular valve cover, which is the driver's side, this one here, it doesn't have the PCV vent thingamajig in the back. So at this point, I really don't know what to do. I'm going to have to check the Lokar instructions in there. Well, I did look at the instructions. It doesn't say anything about a vent tube on the driver's side, only on the passenger side, which they make a provision for on the driver's side. There already is, you know, on a stock valve cover, there already is one right here. I could get a vented cap, but that's not going to take care of the driver's side. So I got to find out what to do, and I'll get back to you as to what I'm going to do. So that's about it from here, and I'll get back to you with an answer. Okay. After some searching on the old interwebs and the Lokar website, I did see a couple of instances of people that have drilled and tapped the valve cover. So that's what I decided to do, and I can show you a little bit of that. Over here is the valve cover itself, and that's what I have done. I drilled and tapped the valve cover and a half-inch NPT thread, and basically threaded it in, and a 6AN a -6AN fitting at the top there, so I can run it to either a catch can or into my existing system, because I don't have catch can yet. So that's where I stand with that, and that's the driver's side valve cover. I misspoke a little earlier and said that this was the passenger side. I mean, I'm sorry, this is the passenger side and this is the driver's side. See, I'm confused again. Yeah, every time I see the oil cap, I think driver's side, but yes, that is the passenger side. So I had already put the old valve cover back on. And I won't bore you with taking that off again. Let me put you on a stand and get back to you. Now, prior to putting the valve covers on, part of the kit is to install these standoffs that they give you. There's 8 of them, 4 on each side, and this is the O-rings that go on top of them. They just slip right in on the end there, and then you're gonna install them in these standoffs into the head. But prior to doing that, I applied a little anti-seize to that. After all, you're putting steel bolts into an aluminum head, so it's wise to do some anti-seize in there. Back over here on the engine. There is no prep to do here except a clean surface for the valve cover to go on, and we're just about ready to install. So these are the little standoffs with some anti-seize on the end and the O-ring on the top. That just gets press fit, and then these get screwed into the head. Actually, the new valve covers are about an inch and a quarter deeper than the stock one. All right, let's put this next one in. Now these get tightened to 9 foot-pounds with an open-end wrench. So yeah, I'm gonna get this guy all the way on the end. All right. So this back one is going to be difficult to tighten with the opening wrench though. Let's see, now these supposed to be 9 foot-pounds, so let's go here. We'll go this one first. Click. 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 Like I said, this back one is difficult to get to here. Yeah. Click. Alrighty. And the next thing to do is to slip the valve cover on without much difficulty. Yeah. Let's see how we do here. I'm gonna remove this thing here. See, I put this nice 6AN bung on here. Give us some more clearance. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, it's on. Now, I gotta put these little screws in. These little screws gotta go in the top of the valve cover next. They look nice though, right? Yeah. These were very expensive, these valve covers. They were back ordered for months from Lokar. I ordered them from Speedway, but Speedway gets their bigger items shipped directly from the manufacturer. And these were apparently delayed in shipping because the manufacturer didn't make any. So, and these also get tightened to 9 foot-pounds. Again, I don't know how you would do that with an Allen wrench, but I guess if I got an Allen socket, click. 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 All right. Hey, driver's side is on, and I All I gotta do is connect this little PCV vent thingy now here. Over to the original hose, which I will do somehow. I don't know how I'll do that, but yeah. That's it. Let's move over to the passenger side. Okay. On the passenger side now. We're going to take off the same stuff that we did on the other side, on the driver's side. And that's these spark plug wire standoffs. And there's another one down here. And then the 4 8mm bolts down the center of the valve cover. Alrighty. Now, just a matter of popping off that valve cover, but I anticipate it being stuck just like the other side. That's what I thought. So, we're gonna have to do some delicate prying. I'll try this side first. There we go. Pop goes the weasel. And stuck on the bottom now. Take this hose off, and out it comes. Alrighty. Now the next thing to go on, you remember these little stanchions, which I've already anti-seized. Or standoffs, as the directions call them. Stanchions, standoffs, what do you guys call them? I don't know. Little extensions. Give these a little shake-a-rooty. This one goes in the back. This is my biggest concern on this side, is that I'll have enough room right around the back of this valve cover. Right in the back. This corner right down here. Yep, that's my biggest concern, because if that don't fit, oh baby. So let me get the valve cover. Let's see if this thing will go on even. I'm not even sure. Let's see, we get this out of the way somehow. Okay. Down we go. There we go. Let's see.
They seem to have a clearance problem getting past the dippity stick here. Okay, gonna have to pause you. We've got a clearance problem. I moved the dipstick out of the way a little bit, as much as I could, maybe another inch away from the head. Let's see if we got enough room to get this thing in there. I hope so. All right. We're going in, I think. I think we're going in. All right, what's the hold up now? Well, I see some wiring getting pinched underneath, but it seems like it's going down something solid here. All right, another time out for you guys. Yeah, it was that dipstick again. It got stuck underneath of it, and that was prevented from going in. Let's see if I can get this to go in easily. All right, here we go. Click. 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 Alrighty. Now, I gotta find a way to get this back on there because that don't reach anymore. Well. Great. Well, the old dipstick tube is not going back in its original location. That's for sure. So what I got to do now is hook up that PCV line in the back here to this air tube right in the front here, and then I'll be ready for a test to see if we got any oil leaks. Hopefully we don't. We'll see. Does look good though. Okay, I have it running, and I'm scouting out oil leaks, if any. So far, there isn't any. Look at that reflection. You can actually see the camera in it. So I think this project is a success. The Lokar kit as a whole is very good. The quality is tremendous. So I think the groove that the the valve cover gasket sits into is a machine just a little too large, at least for the Felpro gaskets that I used. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Now this is just the beginning of what's going to go on in the top half of this engine. I just recently ordered the whole Ls3 conversion to a small block Chevy. Top end, you get a cast aluminum intake manifold, the throttle body, which is here, gets turned upside down, and then you get a regular 14-inch air cleaner to go on top of that. But that's why it looks so busy where the fuel rails are right now, and you really can't see the valve covers. So I'm looking forward to getting that. This took a long time to get here, almost 2.5 months. I hope that the I hope that the intake air cleaner package does not take that long. So thank you for watching this extended video. Like I said, there are more videos of this LS swap S10 Blazer. There'll be a link in the description below. And that's it. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. There's other content on there besides LS stuff, and I'm just starting this channel and I hope to expand it. So every like and comment will go far. And there's also a link for my email below, and if you want to ask me a question or anything like that, shoot me an email. All right, that'll be it from here. Bye.